Welcome guys back to the channel. It's been a minute, man. It's been about a month since I last uploaded. So how are you guys doing? It feels incredibly weird since you can see my face. You don't usually see this, but I thought, why not upgrade the quality of the videos a little bit and show my beautiful face.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
Anyways, no seriousness though, welcome back to the channel. And so in today's video we're going to do something a little bit different. We're actually be doing a room tour. So we recently just hit 500 subscribers, which is insane. You know, as I'm flabbergasted. I actually hit 500 subscribers on my 21st birthday, so massive thank you to everybody who has stuck around, subscribed, watched the videos, liked, comment, everything. It means the world to me, and hopefully we can hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer, but we'll have to see. But for this video I thought we'd do something a little bit fun, and we'll do a room tour just because I don't have anything planned. And what the fuck do I look like, CWVA? Do I have the money to give away shit or like do something fun? No, I don't. So the room tour is all you guys are getting this time. But yeah, I thought to show you my room because you'll probably see this more now in videos, and also I'll be streaming either later today or tomorrow. I don't know when this video is coming out, but I'll be streaming. So I thought it'd be cool for you guys to see the room, the setup, where everything happens. So without further ado, let's get into the room tour. So this is my desk. So this is basically where the videos are going to be happening. It's where I'll be streaming and recording videos from now on. So what is on this desk essentially? So we have my Kana Arima figure from Oshinoko, one of my favorite manga of all time, and Kana is my favorite character, if you could probably guess, since you'll see another figure of her. Here is my Nintendo Switch 2. This has a custom case on it. This is like a case so it have more grip, because one of my issues with the Switch is simply that you can't, your hand's gonna get achy. Then we have my Joker amiibo, we have Daima Goku, a little picture thing that I got with Daima Goku. It's like one of the volume covers, I think it's 33 for Dragon Ball. And then we have a Goku light, which is pretty cool. And then we have my mouse and a keyboard and the Akatsuki from Naruto fucking mouse pad. And then we have my scuff setup. So we have a ring light that I got off AliExpress. And yeah, I got this for back when I was in uni, so I could like record my face, but this wouldn't like, the stand literally didn't work when I got it. But yeah, I'm using it now on my PC to light up my face for videos. And then we have my webcam, which is I think I got this for like £15. So like for you Americans, I think that's like $20. So you know, it's pretty good. And then we have this mic that I got from AliExpress as well ages ago, and it's actually quite a decent mic. So hey, for like £40, I can't complain. And then we have my wall, which has a bunch of different manga and anime on here. So all of these are from like magazines and stuff that I've owned, and I've put them on the wall. But obviously some of them posters, like the Chainsaw Man one here. And then we have this one for Iris Out from the Chainsaw Man Rise movie. This is actually coming from that vinyl here. It has like the track list on behind it. I just thought it'd be cool to have it on the wall rather than just be in the case. But yeah, we have just a bunch of stuff here. And then we have here the GOAT of all time, the greatest rapper to ever exist, Tupac Shakur. We have this one here. This is a poster I got, and this also came with the 30th anniversary, which also has the track list behind it. So this is the 30th anniversary poster thing, track list, whatever you want to call it. It came with Me Against the World. We have Tyler the Creator and the greatest music artist to ever exist, Mr. Michael Jackson himself. And then we have Super Mario Superstar Saga, which is not my favorite Mario Luigi RPG game. It's the Bowser's Side Story, which is my favorite, and probably Partners in Time as well. But I got this one from the Nintendo store, which is really cool. Then we have a Berserk poster, and then if we get up, we have my vinyls. So we have this series that I've never actually seen. I got this for a Secret Santa from one of my friends, so you know, it's cool. I'll definitely try to get into the series because I don't want to just be a LARPer and just have a random series on my wall. But hey, now we have Iris Out by Kenshi Yonezu for the Chainsaw Man movie. Then we have Michael's Dangerous album, which is my favorite MJ album. And then we have Tupac Me Against the World, which isn't my favorite Pac album. My favorite one is Until the End of Time, but hey man, the vinyl for that is quite expensive. So if we come over here, we have the Dragon of the Ojima back tattoo. This is what I got from the vending machine in Japan. And if I can put if I get a photo of him here, whatever, yeah, that's where I got him from. And then we have a Yakuza 6 poster that I got off AliExpress as well. You'll find out that I buy a lot of shit from AliExpress. Then we have these Destiny cards that came with my PS4 back in like 2013. They've just been laying around, and I thought, fuck it, why not put them on the wall? And then we have my Dango pillow from Clannad, which is my favorite anime. And then here is my modded Switch one. It needs to be booted back into Atmosphere because it died. But oh, is it still dead? I think it might be dead. Oh no, here we go. So it's my modded Switch one. Obviously, it needs to be booted back into Atmosphere, but you have all my tools and stuff like that, and all my games on it, which is pretty sweet. Now, if we move over here, this is my little collection. So we have my vinyl player that I actually just got today with the pack out and the Iris out. Both of them came today. But yeah, so I got this for my 21st birthday with some birthday money that I bought. And then we have some more figures. So we have my goat, Kana. I actually won her at a Japanese arcade in Tokyo, which was really cool. And then we have Leon Kennedy, the goat. Yu Narukami, the goat. And then we have Will from Metaphor. And once again, low-key kind of a lopper. I have not finished Metaphor or Refantasia, but we are going to be playing it on stream. We're going to be playing it from start to finish. And if you guys are interested, those streams will be edited down and put onto a second channel on YouTube. And then here is my manga collection. So I've been collecting manga since I was 13. So a lot of these manga have been in my collection for quite a while. Now there is some missing. There's some at my mom's house that I don't really talk to her anymore. But yeah, I'm missing some Death Note and some other stuff. But this is basically my entire collection. So we have some Shonen Jump here. I believe these are seinen mangas. These are interesting. Let me move this JoJo Hot wallet, which came with the Ultra Jump volume here for 2022, I think. But yeah, then we have those. So then we have Evangelion here, Dragon Ball, Alice in Borderlands, Dancegate, JoJo's, Persona, Uzaki-chan, Tokyo Ghoul. So these Tokyo Ghoul ones, this is actually my first ever volume of manga. It's a bit dented and a bit crusty now. It's not been in the best conditions, but this was my first ever volume of manga. I actually bought this off one of my friends for like £7, which low-key was a scam. But yeah, that's where I got my first manga, and I fell in love with Tokyo Ghoul. But yeah, and then we have more figures here. We have Hermes Stan from JoJo's. We have Denji from Chainsaw Man. Vegeta. Some stuff here. Here is Oshinoko. Got this in Tokyo. This is the Japanese volume for volume 1. We have the entirety of Domestic Nakanojo. I will not be elaborating why I have the entire collection of Domestic Nakanojo. All I will say is low-key peak fiction. It makes absolutely no sense. It's just slop, but it's like the good type of slop, you know what I mean? But yeah, I will say though, Rui Tachibana deserved the win. The way they created Rui Dirty pisses me off to this day. That's one of the worst endings in a series I think I've ever watched. And then we have Rem and Ram from ReZero, Nagisa from Clannad, and then we have some more stuff. And these held this Helsing and Battle Angel. I actually got this from my teacher in high school. He's basically saw me reading the Tokyo Ghoul manga, and he was like, "Come back tomorrow. I'll give you some manga, some real manga." But yeah, I haven't read Battle Angel at all. I have read the Helsing ones, but I've actually never read the Battle Angel manga, despite having them for like since I was 14. So yeah, I probably will get around to them eventually. Then we have some Claymore, Oshinoko. No, that's not Oshinoko. That is My Dress Up Darling. And then we have this series that my friend, who can read Japanese, he actually gave me this. I don't know what series this is, and it's way out my like grade of reading Japanese. But yeah, I think it's like a fantasy series, from what I can tell. It does look pretty cool. Hopefully, if I become the Nihongo Yozu, then yeah, I'll be able to read it. Then we have some more manga down here. So I did a first attempt at trying to record this video, and yeah, all those mangas fell, and Naruto died in the process. But we have some more stuff. We have the Nier Automata book. We have some Naruto volumes, Nichijou, Hajime no Ippo. This was from the Hajime no Ippo gym, which is really cool. We have JoJo Lands. We have Dragon Ball Heroes, Boruto, Konosuba manga, and we have the Persona 4 novels, which, you know, Persona 4 is my favorite game of all time. So of course, your boy's gonna have Persona. Now we come here, we have some of my albums. We have First Love by Hikaru Utada, which is probably the best Japanese album of all time, in my personal opinion. Utada is my favorite Japanese artist, but recently Crystal K and Enflo have been swaying my opinions in a different direction, but she's the GOAT. And setting up here is my girl, 2B. We have Marin from My Dress Up Darling. And then we have Jolene Cujo at the back, some sprays and whatever. Chris Broad's book, a book about Tupac, and then we have my modded 2DS that's currently dead, so I won't boot it up. And then we have my PS Vita, which I think might be dead as well. Yep, that's dead. Okay. And then we have my modded PSP. We'll see if this turns on. And it's dead. Amazing. Now, lastly, we have this little shelf with a bunch of games I own. I kind of just pushed these here because I had nowhere else to put them. But we have some games from the PS2. We have Clannad on DVD. It's not really in order, so it's a bit of a mess. We have some Wii games, Switch games. We have Tomorrow After. Big Clannad fan here. But yeah, we have just a bunch of random shit. We have the Yakuza exclusive PSP games, the Koryu games. We also have another version of Tomorrow After for the PSP. We have Ishin, Yakuza Ishin. We have Kenzan. Wait, no, sorry, this is Ishin. That is Kenzan, sorry. And then we have Dead Souls. I also have a Japanese copy for the PS4 of Persona 4 Arena. And I do have a copy of Persona 4 Golden somewhere. If I can figure it, here we go. But yeah. And then over here is just my wall of a bunch of memories from university life in general. You know, there's baby me, you know, here's me in Japan, just a bunch of stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna head back to the PC now, but yeah, my vlogging skills are dog shit. I apologize so badly for this, but hey man, I hope you guys found that interesting. So that was my room. I hope you guys think it looks cool or whatever. I don't really know what to say, but that's my room. Like I said, you'll see a lot of this room a lot more in videos now, and obviously in streams, because I'll be streaming over the summer. So yeah, but once again, I want to say massive thank you to everybody who's subscribed to this channel, who's watched my videos, and who have liked. You know, my previous video on Michael did insane. It has like what, 27,000 views right now, which is like crazy. It took over my most viewed video on the channel, which is something I want to do actually. One of my goals for this year was to beat my my previous most viewed video, which was a Persona 4 video from a year ago. So it's incredibly cool that we've already beat that goal. So thank you to everyone who's helped that happen. But yeah, I have more videos on the channel coming soon. You know, I've been talking about a video coming out, but I've just not had time from work and university, and I just moved back home from university, so I had to settle all back in and whatnot. But I promise you a video should be out sometime next week, hopefully. Don't quote me on that, but I'm working hard to give you guys the best content as possible, and hopefully we can hit 1,000 subscribers in less than a couple months. But once again, thank you to everybody who's made this come true. But yeah, it's been your boy Remy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Johnny.